Today I'm going to show you how to make a Gorilla Tag fan game. So first, I'm not going to show you how to download Unity. You're just going to have to figure out yourself. And then once you have Unity download, go to installs. And I'll probably leave in the description how to install Unity versions. But I'll just be using 2022.3.62 F1. So you can pause if you want to, where my mouse is. Okay, so once you have it downloaded, you want to go to projects. You want to, nothing will be here. Don't worry. That's good. Uh, if there is, then you just have experience. Hit new project, and I'll put the your name of the game. Okay, now we're definitely here. So first thing we want to do. You don't really have to do this, but just delete this camera. And just so you don't forget later, go to scene and just rename this something random. Since if once you put the Gorilla Tag stuff in, uh, if you can already put stuff in your scene if you want to get like the map ready, but just rename it since like it might reload your scene, so everything might disappear, but settings won't and stuff. So stuff will still be down here. So first thing we want to do, actually, before we do that, let me go over stuff. So first, this is all the stuff you have in your project. This is like the files that you can put in and stuff. And this up here is like the coding stuff and whatever. Okay, so now that we have all that, now you're gonna want to go to edit, project settings. You want to scroll down, go to XR plugin management or whatever. You want to hit install XR plugin management. So do that, and this might take a while to load too, so I'll just cut it if I have to. Okay, now we're here. So first, you might be in project validation. Just go back to XR plugin management. Also, if you press this, you might have to reload your thing. Just say yes if something comes up. So let me load it, and this might take a while too. So yeah, all these loading things take a little bit. Oh, also, if you're watching this far in, you need a computer. So yeah. I mean, maybe with Godot, but like there's one person made a movement say stuff from Godot, and it's pretty trash. So yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. Oh, so you need a computer that can at least run like Minecraft or something. Because if your computer can run Minecraft, Roblox, then you can that means you'll probably be able to make it. Just okay, this comes up. Just say yes, and then just hit save. If you don't want it to save for the things you did, you just click don't save. If you don't want to go out your project at all, but you have to for this, just hit cancel. Since you have to go out of your project for this, so yeah, don't hit cancel on that. Says you basically just cancel something that you need. So let it load up again, but this time it'll go faster since there it already has a lot of information. But anyways, Once you load it up again, this will come up. Make sure that this is on because sometimes it isn't. And your project validation, just hit fix all, and then this is gonna load in a second. But you want to go up to OpenXR here, and it's loading again. So yeah. Oh, also OpenXR. For some reason, sometimes it's not there. Whenever, even if you have this checked, but you have to have this checked. So if it's not there, just hit project validation and then hit edit and then it's there. So first, what you want to do is you want to make sure it's on that tab and it's on this tab. Then go to this one and hit multipass. And now, we're just adding all the like these are just gonna detect the controllers. So so just add MetaQuest Touch Pro controller, what my thing's hovering over. Add that. Then add the other one. And then add Oculus Touch. And then add Valve Index if you want people to play on Valve Index. Now go up here and go all the way to Android. Now we'll do the same thing here. This time it's not gonna have the Valve Index, so yeah. That doesn't matter. Because since I don't think Valve Index is like Android. Maybe that's why, since we're on the Android tab. Oh, yeah. I forgot to say, I'll probably just edit it in. That you kind of have to, whenever you're adding the, like, project, like, editor thing, you have to enable, the Android thing. So, yeah. Uh, So now go back to Extra Plugin Management and make sure you're still on this. Then hit Oculus. So that's basically just so you can play on the MetaQuest 2, MetaQuest 3 and stuff. Then I'll show you what to do once it loads. It shouldn't take long to load. Oh, so this one, I don't think it resets your project. So that's nice. Good. Goody. So just wait for it to load, and it loaded. Now go to Oculus down here. And there's no other way to get to it. And then hit you're still going to be on Android, so you might as well just go over here on this multi-view, make it multi-pass, and then turn on low overhead mode, GLES. Now that you have that, turn on all of these. Well, all of them that you want to be supported. So usually you want all of them to be supported. MetaQuest 2, MetaQuest Pro. I mean Quest Pro, Quest 2. I don't even know what Quest Pro is, and then Quest 3, then Quest 3 is. And yeah. Oh wait, I don't even know if I put the right version here. And either way, I think you can do this with any version up to where VAVR got added. Oh no, I'm pretty sure I'm in the right version. Okay. So yeah. And also, in games how there's like things like a picture are loading, this is what this comes in. So you're gonna have to add a texture down here from your files and like drag it in and yeah. So actually, I'm just gonna do this right now since I can. So I'm just gonna add the face as this. I'm probably actually gonna use this as a real game since I can. Uh, so yeah. So now you're all done with it. Oh wait, no, you're not. You have to hit Windows or whatever this is, and hit multi-pass on here. And now what you want to do, well, we're not quite there yet to making the game. So you want to hit Window, and then down here hit Package Manager. Then go here, Unity Registry. Oh, before you hit that, never mind. Just hit Unity Registry, and then go up to here and search XR, and then put, and then this one, XR interaction toolkit. I'm probably gonna, I might have to cut for this one, so just install it and I'll just wait for it to load. Well, you guys get the free pass, and I'll just cut it in the video. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. Now once you have this, just hit samples, and then start your assets, just hit import. And wait for this to load. I'm not gonna cut it since this usually doesn't take that long. So yep, it's already done. Now also you have to have this starter assets. And now if you're not in here and you're still in assets, usually you won't. You'll be in here, but just go to assets. I think samples, interaction, and then this starter assets, and then you're in here. Then go to presets, and then all these just hit add to, then whatever. Oh, so you can't like select all of them because really that doesn't let you do anything. So just add all of them. I'll just cut to when I do. Okay, now that I added all of them, hold on, let me adjust my thing. Okay. Um, um, you want to go to edit and then project settings again I'm pretty sure the last time. And then hit preset manager, then scroll down until you find these. And then make sure this is not uppercase, exactly like me. Go to this one, you see how it's spelled. And then spell right here, right. And then on this one, put left. And this one and all the other ones, you just put nothing since I don't think you don't use them really. Actually, you probably just only had to add these two, but whenever I did it, I have the tutorial I watched. I had to add all of them, so yeah. Anyways, after you do that, I'm gonna link this in the description, or for some reason it might not be in the description. So I'm gonna show you how to get there. So open whatever thing you have. So I just using Chrome. Add a new tab. Well, you don't really have to, but I just do. And then search up Gorilla. Wait, Gorilla tag. And then locomotion. And then click this one. And then click code. And then download zip. Then once it's downloaded, extract it. So go up to it and then extract it so it's a Gorilla Tag locomotion like this. And then go into it, and then go into it again. And then you see this. You're gonna have to put this in assets. Then this here comes up. Just hit all, and then import. So yeah. Just import and everything will be alright. Well, I kind of said that like I was personally. Sorry about that. But anyways, first before you add it, I recommend adding a cube and set this to 0, 0, 0, and make the cube long. Also, just a disclaimer or whatever. If you add like a 3D model that isn't like one of the box colors or stuff, you want to remove the thing here. Well, it's probably not going to be a thing there. Search up M, then just add a mesh collider. Now that you did that, go to assets here, resources, Gorilla Prefab, then add the Gorilla Prefab. Now go to here, and then you want to left click it, I don't know, until this comes up, and then prefab here, and then unpack completely. So it's kind of like, in the file manager, the thing you just did with the Gorilla thing where you turned it into this. That's basically what you're doing. So yeah. Then open the Gorilla thing, and then this, and then you see these two, select them. Well, you don't have to really select them. You can go to layer, and then put one for left, and put one for right. Then, shoot. I don't know what I just did. Hold up. Uh, uh. Okay. If that happens, just double click it again. Then, after you add those, go back to left hand, and then set the layer to left, and then right hand, set the layer to right. Now, add a tag, and spell it exactly like this. So put an uppercase A, then lowercase a, not an A, H, uppercase. Okay, let me just reset. Uppercase A, lowercase a, and then lowercase n, and then lowercase g, and then uppercase T, and then lowercase a, and then lowercase g. So it's actually like this. Save it, and then select both of these this time using the control key, and then set tag the hand tag. And now keep selecting both of these, and add a spear collider, and set the radius here to 0.006. And then add another spear collider. I don't know if I'm even doing this right, but I think it will work. I'm pretty sure, since I did it with everything else. This time, add is trigger, and then set this again to 0.06. So now you got the whole Gorilla Rig set up. Also, if the movement is sticky, I think it's that because you added too many objects. I don't know how to fix it. Happened to me a lot. That's why that's why I can't. I had to quit making my first game because of that. Because of this stupid sticky movement. My worst fear, sticky movement in my Gorilla Tag fan game. Gulp. Anyways, once you have all that, to make sure this works, go up here and press this play button. So either you can use Steam Link to connect this to your VR to use it right now, or you can just go to scene again, still playing it, and take one of these and move it down. And this is for testing the game without your VR. The movement does work, so yay. And now we're going on to adding multiplayer. So first, before you do anything, click click both of these spears up here, and then I don't think you have to click this. I think that does something bad. I don't know. You go down to mesh renderer and uncheck that. So nice. Now that that's unchecked, that's good for multiplayer. Also, you're probably gonna have to recheck these if you don't want to add multiplayer. But now that you do want to add multiplayer, also if you don't add multiplayer, I don't think you can add a player model. Well, I think you might be able to, but no, I don't. Kind of. I don't think. So now that you did that, you want to go to here. I'm just going to link it in the description, but in case if I don't, you want to click the plus button again, and then click unit, just search up Unity assets. Then go to this, and then pun, just search up pun, and then click pun 23, install or whatever, add to my assets. So I'll just click add to my assets, and you have to sign in. So I'll just have to cut this out of the video. Okay, now that you have it, you click open in Unity, and this will come up. Just hit install. Then click all, and then import. Okay, now that you have it installed and stuff, just click this X button for now, and then go back to this, and then just research up. But I'm not gonna do it this time with you. And just research up Pophon voice 2, but just search up voice, and then this should come up, and then it should have like a but. Let me just show you. So search up Wait. Oh god. I did not mean to do that. Voice. Search up voice, and then this one, Photon Voice 2. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's it. Yeah. What the heck, zombie voices? Whatever. Ooh, what the? Also, the reason why we're using this one is look all these other ones. $100. $59, I think. So yeah, that's why we're using Photon. You can use Photon for other games too. just hit install on here, and then I'll cut it and stuff. Oh yeah, also for the other one, just click all in. Everything you import that has stuff like this, just click all then import. Unless if you like want to import only some of it, so then just click on the things. Oh, okay. Whoa. Sorry. It might still say import, but you already imported it, so don't get scared and try to import it again. So now you have that, all that. Um, you want to go back to window, and then panels, and then wait, not panels, Photon Unity networking, Pun Wizard, and then yeah, and then set up projects, and then after that, you want to go back. I'll probably link it in the description, but just in case if I don't, search up photon, photon, this. Photon Unity. Photon networking. Wait, is this the Photon website? Nope, wrong thing. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to log. Oh, what the? You're gonna have to log into this. So once you log in, you want to click dashboard, and also make sure nobody gets the ID to anything. Because if they do, they're gonna be able to like be have a make another game and be able to connect to multiplayer in your game, and basically they're just going to be able to do really bad stuff to your game. So don't let other people have the things. But I'm gonna delete two of these since I'm pretty sure I don't have enough storage in these. Like not storage, but like I made too many of these. That's only really limit to Photon. If you make too many of these, then bad, bad things. Okay, and now you want to click create a new app. Then, oh yeah, if you don't have any of those things, that's good. If you do, then uh, you might have somebody else's account. Or so yeah. I mean, yeah. So once make sure this is on multiplayer, and then select then this here. You want it not fusion, switch it to pun. Then just set this to really anything you want. So yeah. and then create another app, and then this time set this the voice, and then do the same thing. Oh, what the? Yeah, do the same thing there, and yeah. So once you did that, you want to scroll down until well, not really scroll down. You probably don't have to do that yet until you find your thing. It, just on this app ID thing. Make sure nobody else gets this. You want to right click it or left click it, I don't know, and then hit copy. And then just paste it in here. Then hit set up project. I'm pretty sure you don't have to do anything with this. And now, uh, it's a cat, whatever. Now, what you want to do, I'm probably going to link this in the description, but, you just want to, Photon VR download. You just want to go into here and stuff. If you want to know who YouTube video this is, how to make a multiplayer game in here, and then that's how I got to the website. And then once you're in this website, you want to go down to tag, 5 tags. You want to click this, and then download this Unity package. And then once it's downloaded, you wanna find it. You wanna drag it into assets, and then import. And we're almost there. We just need to do a couple more things. Okay. So assets, and then resources, and then there's a new one here. Photon VR, enter that, and then prefabs, and then drag all of these 3 in. Now the only one we really care about is Photon VR Manager, but you still have to drag other ones in. So once you're in here, paste the app ID back in there, and then we're gonna go back to that thing. Remember this? We're gonna scroll. Well, I'm gonna scroll back up until you find the voice one you made. Just copy that one, and then this, and then switch this one to US or whatever thing you think is, or whatever thing. And for some reason, for me, it auto puts these, but if not for you, just put the main camera and head left, and then that, and then that, and that. And then, how many people you want to do? Just don't set this to too big of a number. I recommend 10 since it's the normal thing. And if you put too many, then too many people in room, it goes game lagging and crashing. And then if you want to join on a wake, you can. But if you add a computer thing for another tutorial, I'm probably gonna make one. Then don't add that. Or I recommend do adding a join on a wake since you know you usually people just join public, so you might as well already just be in the public. So yeah. Anyways, after you have all this down, this is the final thing. Well, actually, you want to go back to the Photon VR thing. You want to click player, and then just import these things, these two, and then things should come up there. Also, uh, okay. And now, you can skip past this if you like the player model. Well, first I'm going to show you how this looks right now, or you can look how this looks right now for multiplayer, and then you can decide if you want to change anything. So, once you see a character, you know you're connected to a server. So yeah, this is how it's going to look. Then the other one, but I don't like this one. So what you're gonna do? Also, uh, never mind. You wanna go to these three. You wanna disable them. So right here, just hit mesh maneuver and do that. Don't delete them. I repeat, don't delete them. The reason why we're leaving the head right now is because it's just gonna help with the player model. Oh, also, but before you do anything with the player model, you wanna go to Window, Package Manager, and then Unity Registry up here. Search up and animation rigging. I'm not going to show you how to make a player model, so I'm just going to show you how to download one from Sketchfab. And I'll just leave in the description the player model I'm using if you want to use it, or you can use your own if you have one. So, yeah. So, just let it load, let it load. Let it load, let it load. Let it load, let it load. Okay, once you have it, just click off the package manager like that. And I'm just gonna leave a description for the download. Also, extract the file once you download it, since it's gonna be a zip. So, and then enter it, and then search, and then extract this, then enter it, and then enter, and then select all of these, and just drag it in. And now put your player model inside of Vera head, the one that's actually showing. And then what you want to do is your player model might be a little big. Don't worry, just scale it down. So you just scale it down to the size you think it's gonna be, and then set it to 0, 0 again, because a lot of player models have the problem where once you scale, a lot of things in Unity have the problem where whenever you scale it down, it like makes the position different, or like rotate it. Then I think I might have got a really good size. I think I might have scaled it down good. Nope, it's a little too big scale still. So once you have it scaled down enough, make it like so it's kind of like inside the head. Also, whenever you play the game, and if you can like see your player model, like your player model's head, and it's blocking your view, just move it back until it isn't blocking your view. But this one doesn't, so that's nice. Oh, it doesn't really. Like it kind of like a little pixel sometimes, but usually not. So this is this is a good size. So when you go back to the head that's showing, and then click. Do not click this one since your player model will disappear if you put it under there, which is I recommend doing. Don't put it under this head. And then so just hit mesh renderer and then turn it off. Uh, and I'll cut the video for some. Okay, I'm back. I just had to do something. Not on my computer. You don't have to do anything. So, nice. Let me just go back. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Now I'm back. So make sure you have the head thing mesh renderer off. And then go to Good Monkey. This one, your player model. Also, you have to have your rig to 1. And then click this animation rigging tab, and then bone render setup. And now you can see the bones in your player model. So yeah. And now that you have that, you want to go to your hands on the player model and set the rotation. Well, I'm gonna set my rotation to 0, 0, 0. Usually you don't, but my hands on this player, hands on this player model is a little goofy with the rig, so yeah, that's why. So then make it so the hands are exactly like this. This. So and then put it for both of these hands on your player model. So just make the hands go this way. Because if you don't do this, then the hands are just going to look wrong whenever you play the game. So yeah, now that you have the hands like this, go back and click the whole player model right here. And then click animation rigging, and then rig setup. And now, once you have this rig 1, just click this, and then create empty. Now name this right, then duplicate it, and name this one left. Now select both of them and add a component and search up 2. And then 2 bone IK constraints. And then set this to rotation. And now, I'm gonna do my right hand first on the player model. So just find your right hand bone. So mine's right there. And then go to the right hand here, and then drag the hand bone into the tip here. So this, yeah, okay. And then once you get this one, you don't have to drag these in, but if you want to, you can. It's just faster. And then right click the component, and then auto setup from tip transformation or whatever. And now you have this. Sometimes this little thing doesn't go there, so just leave it for now, and then I'll show you what to do. And then once you have this right target thing, you want to drag it into right hand. If it disappears, then you did it wrong. And then just go back to the right hand thing, and then just make sure this is checked and this is unchecked. And then once this target is in right here, set the rotation to 0, 0, 0, and then set the position to 0, 0, 0. So now you have that. Do the same thing for the other hand, except don't use the right hand and stuff. So use the left hand bone, and then do this, and then this. And now you have both of these. Do the same thing with this target and put it in this one, and then if it disappears, then do that one. The other hand that disappeared wrong, just do the other thing with the right hand I showed you. Set this to 0, 0, 0, and then set the rotation to 0, 0, 0. And now, if these two hint things it says are wrong, in the placements, it's basically make sure that these things are behind the body, like this. So, like this, as you can see. And now, if you exit this prefab mode, play the game, and once you connect to the servers, your player model should be here. And reason why we changed, what the heck? Okay, that was weird. The reason why we changed this here is because look what would happen if it was in front of it. Look how weird this looks. So that is just basically where the arm's pointing. So that's the end of the video. That's how we make a Gorilla Tag fan game. If you want to make a map, I'm going to make another tutorial today on how to make a map. So, bye.